Hey there, this is Jasmine. This week's devlog on Ortunia Mysteries will cover a number of things that have been developed over the last week. Last night on Twitch, I completed a puzzle where having doors opened and closed in a certain configuration opens a new secret door. But before we get to that, we'll cover the new area that puzzle is in. It's called the apartments. It's in our Cathedral level. We'll show off the hallway with the doors and some of the other rooms. There's a bedroom, there's an office. We'll also look at a rotation controller I wrote specifically for the puzzle mentioned. Let's get started. Okay, so here's our section for the apartments. It starts off with a desk and an entryway here. We've got a room off to the side here that's currently closed, and we've got an area here with a bunch of new desks and bookshelves. We've got a long hallway with a vaulted ceiling comprised of little rooms, each on their own. It's kind of, you can see it's kind of a working living area. And at the end of the hallway we have just a wall here. Each of these doors, of course, can open and closed. Which I say of course, but in my game I haven't had to do that yet, so we did have to just take a couple minutes to write a script that would do that for us. And we'll go over that shortly. After figuring a few puzzles out in the office area, you'll get access to this door here. And in here, there are a few things to do to also get access to the next spot. And as mentioned, we have a puzzle created last night on Twitch where these doors are part of the puzzle, that whether or not they are opened or closed in a specific configuration will open a secret door that is actually at the end of this hall. And once we have that open, we can see the new room that's just being built. The last thing completed in the last stream was the walls, floor, and roof, and a few of the bit of the lighting, and we can see we're just starting to get some decorations in here to build this room the way we want it. This room is going to be a library / office type of area where the player will learn more about the area that the game is taking place in, and eventually we'll need to find this convenient lever to get through to the next big area of the game. And as promised, we'll take a look at the script now. We needed a script to have it so that when we are clicking on these doors, they will open, and similarly, when we click on the door, it will also close. It's a very simple script. We didn't need it before now because most of the doors, in fact all of the doors that I've had before, have been opening through puzzle completion, but in this case, the puzzle was having the doors open and close. So we needed a script that I've called the rotate controller. Very simple. We've got a function that other scripts can call for starting rotation, and in that we are calling a coroutine for a move and rotate object. I did incorporate position into this as well besides rotation, so that in the future I can enhance this to have position, but right now in my code it's only rotating. We're taking advantage of the transform.set position and rotation function. This function takes a vector for the position and a quaternion for the rotation and performs the movement. I am using a movement distance and an angle between rotations to constantly be checking as to whether the movement or rotation is complete, and then when that's done it will return and not do any more. Back in Unity, I've got one of the doors highlighted here, and on the right you can see the rotate controller script. Once it's attached to an object, all you need to do is in any script get an instance of that controller and call the start rotation function. In my case, I'm detecting the button click. I am getting the rotate controller off of the object, and then I'm calling the start rotation function off the controller. I'm passing in the vector which contains the rotation I'm using, as well as the speed of rotation. So again, click and we open it up. Very easy, very effective, and reusable on any object within the game. That's it this week. Thanks for joining. Stay tuned. Another devlog next week will cover this coming week's development. There'll also be a number of short devlogs released. Check them out, please. If you're interested, I am streaming on Twitch Monday to Thursday, 9 p.m. to midnight Pacific time. And I've done all recent development on that stream. Come join me. We can do these puzzles and these rooms together. Hope to see you then. Otherwise, chat soon.